come to you and cut a check, or you couldn't be an ass kisser and drop my record when I walked in the club. Like these new DJs, they get a pair of Beats and a MacBook Pro. These think they're a motherfucking DJ. These new pop ass niggas.
Come on, help us out, Ant. Come on, pour another shot.
Pour a normal shot.
And I told my dad, I said, Daddy, I think I can rap. At the time, I had an older brother that was rapping. But he was like doing a lot of the shit that I wouldn't do because I was on the street shit. You know, I growed up in the Poker Bean Project. A lot of y'all watched First 48. That probably was one of the first shows.
Now, is that Liberty City or no?
That's Liberty City.
Okay, go ahead.
And all our inner cities also is separated with neighborhoods and areas. Like Scott Projects was the Liberty City. You know, the 40s, what they call Attapata. That's still Liberty City. Brown Sub is still Liberty City.
Attapata is that's where the Dominicans be at?
That's what
that's why I know from there. This is not a normal shot, by the way, but I'm gonna let you get away with it. Let me get you a glass.
So I tell my daddy, I say, I think I can rap.
Right.
And nigga said, I don't know about rapping, but you can cook that dope. Go in there and cook up 4 ounces and drop them off.
Pops tell you? Pops the one?
Yeah. Fuck that rapping. You can cook that dope. Right. Go cook me 4 ounces and drop them off down there in Homestead. All right.
Oh my God.
So and I'm gonna be doing this shit with my eyes closed. So
take it easy, go on.
My daddy ended up going to the feds. Right. So now I don't cook the dope no more. Now I pick up the money. And I was about 12, 13. I counted so much money I threw up.
Right.
And I was like, Dad, I ain't realized money was that dirty. He was like, you throw it up? I was like, yeah. He said, you count that shit right. The count was right. Right. So you don't, son, you don't cook no dope. You count the money.
Right.
When I get out of prison, I'm going around. At this time, my daddy's in prison. He got 100-something years in the feds at the time before his appeal.
God bless.
I get out to meet 2 little brothers that I didn't have when I went to prison. I went to prison. My mama had 9. Now she got 11. You know, and I was like, Mom, who is that? You babysit now? Because my youngest brother mixed with some shit.
Right. Like what?
And some shit, curly hair, light skin shit, you know. So I went and moved with my cousin, one of my favorite cousins. I went and moved with her. Went through with some niggas in the apartment that week. Her door got kicked in. When she came back, I was asleep on the floor with an AK in my hand, and I had the niggas trying to fix her door before she got home. She was like, no, you getting out with the same shit. You got to get out of here. Right. So I went down the street. We trapping in apartments, and I was listening to the radio. And there was like 2 Live Crew that was looking for a new member.
Oh, shit.
In Miami, the Pac Jam was a teen disco. Yeah. On Saturdays, you could go there as a 8-year-old to a 12-year-old. Wow. It called Kitty Day.
It was like a strip club too.
Because our women always being provocative. That's why I get so offended with these hoes, these fake titties and fake ass. Like, you could look at a Miami bitch back in the days and be like, yeah, she from Miami.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know. So I went. I had a contest. The last person I ended up battling in the contest was Red Eyes.
Oh shit. Zopan, right?
Me and Eyes went for about an hour.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, damn, man, hold on now. So I'm telling Luke, listen, I'm running out of shit. I don't freestyle. To me, freestyle is bullshit. Freestyle is what a lot of these new rappers do. They say anything that rhyme with anything. It's no story. They sound like, they look like, they dress like, no story, no content. You know, just
the mumble raps.
Right. So I end up winning the contest. So Luke was trying to start the new 2 Live. I did my first record. You probably don't remember this. This is when I first met you, NORE. Was the Scarred jump.
Yeah. We told
well, we had the Judge Ito and, on the that's around the OJ Tempted shit was just fine.
Your verse was crazy on that record.
Right. And so Verb couldn't do a clean verse. And I was like, I can't do a clean verse, but I could say a little bit of cuss words because that's my second language. I know English and profanity. I don't know the rest of the shit. So I ended up doing the Scar record. The Scar record was big. Then so Luke went out. Luke was signed with Island at the time, and Hiram, I believe his name was Hiram Hicks. He was like, I want to sign a deal. I was like, okay, Luke, go holler at him. The numbers that he came back wasn't right. So I'm telling Luke, listen, I need some money, but I ain't no buster. I ain't soft. If you give me a little bit of money, I ain't gonna be able to stay out here. I got niggas that I left in the prison I gotta take care of. I got my mama I gotta take care of. I say, I ain't with that shit. Luke say, well, what you do? I say, man, I'm selling gold. Still doing the same shit. He was like, come stay with me. That's why no matter what, I'm always respect Luke. I'm always give him his props, you know what I'm saying?
Make some noise for Uncle Luke, goddammit. Continue, Trey.
Continue. How old are you when Scar came out?
When Scar came out, I was 19.
Still young.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So I stayed with Luke. We did a lot of shit, because you know Luke off the chain any motherfucker way. And this right around the time when the West Coast shit was when Luke them had just went through it with Dre them.
Yeah.
So I'm on that shit. Like, you know, we grew up on that shit. Like we respect you, respect us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So me and Luke vibe, and I watched him and I realized the shit that everybody was giving Master P the props for, Luke been doing it.
Did it, yeah.
But they respected Miami niggas as only as bass records.
Yeah, because there's bass movement at that time.
Right, and even though because JT Money was one of my favorites,
Poison Clan,
even though they still consider it as bass because the singles that you would have to pick in order to get radio play would have to be more up tempo.
But Poison Clan was hands down NWA of Miami.
Exactly,
hands down.
Of the South, period.
Yeah.
So one of my brother's best friends who used to hustle with, they say, man, Touche got a record label.
That's Slip
and Slide. So I go holler at Touche. And he like, Trick, man, you gonna
so
be
you
on the
never
same
officially
shit.
signed with Luke?
I never signed with Luke.
Oh, wow.
I never signed with Luke.
Wow. People don't know that.
I be telling these other niggas, don't be signing that shit. Cause
you don't have to sign.
Man, even niggas I fuck with, I tell them, you don't have to sign with me. You don't have to sign. I don't want you to sign with me. When you ready, I'm gonna tell you ready. I can't stand a nigga who get one record and think, boy, it's a hit. I can't stand them type of nigga because I actually talk, and you know this game because what kind of deal y'all have? You had to go and meet the buyers. They don't even know that those people existed. The people that sold the records to Specs and Virgin and all those other places, FY and all those FYE. Those people were people like regular drug dealers. They bought the work, which was the music, and they sold it to the stores
at a higher rate.
Back in the days, you used to have to meet the retailers.
If they ain't like you, it wasn't none of that shit. What they call right now, they say they call it. Let me think of the word. They say we not servers. They say we some little word where they get about 15 motherfuckers sit around and they say, okay,
tastemakers.
It's some little shit they do now. No record pools, no DJs, no nothing. They do something to the records and they say, okay, yeah, this record will work.
Yeah.
Talking about now the way it goes down.
You talking about radio?
What is it called?
I know
research.
Yeah.
Oh, we researched the record. I'm like, how the fuck you research the record?
They have a couple of guys that sit around and they'll play the record 15 to 42 seconds, and then they'll make a choice based on 15 to 42 seconds. That's just like the answers
on Family Feud.
Exactly.
First of all, we asked 100 men, okay, where them niggas was from? Like, you understand what I'm saying? You asked 100 men, but where were they from? Australia? Because I can't go there. I'm a convicted felon. I never been in Canada. I've been in Canada, but I didn't pass customs. They tell me to walk through that door. That's the U-turn though. Like, we don't want you here. You feel me? So we do that shit. And so Touche like
you get with Slip and Slide. Yeah.
I don't get with Slip and Slide. Touche telling me, man, Trick ain't gonna listen. He hang with all these hitters. That we call the killers, the hitters.
Yeah, we know.
He hang with all these hitters. Man, this nigga ain't gonna listen, man. So Debbie Bennett was working with Slip and Slide. She was like, Ted, I talked to him. He's hungry. He's eager. Save his life. Because anything goes out here. The niggas that you see on death row, the Bubs, the Lil Bo, the nigga you seen on First 48, the Boogies, the Vondas, them, I grew up with them. Them was my friend. Those what we know, cocaine and machine guns. That's what we knew. at the time. We found a hit town. We going there. We putting down like it's Miami.
Right.
I wasn't gonna last in that game long. Cause every time I went to prison, I EOS. That's called end of sentence. No game time, no nothing. I'm not listening to the officers. I'm not calling him sir. I don't feel like going to work. I don't feel good. You know, I stayed in confinement from July to January when I got out. Like,
what the
fuck
fuck
that.
you want to do?
Y'all gotta let me out January.
What?
So I convinced Touche, man, listen, I'm gonna do it. So my first album based on a true story, I got a lot of recognition for that in the South, but Debbie kept stressing, if you don't get New York radio to play this record, you never gonna blow up. If you don't get this next record out in LA, it's not gonna work. If you don't get it in Virginia and Charlotte and DC and Chattanooga, was certain times at that time, certain areas was the ones you had to blow up in first. So Shay said, what we gonna do? We gonna get it played in Miami. We did the Now Nigga joint. Shay wasn't at the studio.
Let's just make some noise.
Let's
just make some noise. Yo, no, there. Come on, make some noise. I used to be in Miami seeing y'all, and I swear to God, I don't know if you remember this, but I heard that record in Club Rolex. And I went and did Angie Martinez the next day, and my whole interview she kept talking to me. I was like, "You out there?" And then and I just kept doing it, throughout the interview, just "You out there?" And I didn't know what you were saying.
And that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah. But I loved it.
Touche said it's not complete. You got to put something else. So I say no. This is it.
That was
you
it.
first? No.
It was no. It wasn't me at first. It was me and Trina.
Okay.
But it was like this. Shay, this it. I'm telling you. I say, I see how they react to this motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
This it.
Straight up.
Shay was like, it's missing something. They don't know what you talk about. Nobody ain't know what now meant.
That's what was the goal about it.
Excuse me. Nobody knew what now meant. In Miami, we got different slang and different lingo from other places. When you say old girl in Miami, that's your mama. When you say old boy, that's your daddy. Now mean none, nothing like. So my whole thing was, I'm not gonna sound like these, even though I fuck with Cool G Rap, I love him. I like AZ, I like Scarface, I like Cube and Too Short, but
I'm gonna sound like a Miami nigga.
I ain't from LA. I ain't from New York. I'm from Miami. I'm finna do this Miami.
Let's make some noise for Dade County, goddammit. The home of drink champs, Dade County, goddammit. Continue.
I dropped that now.